I feel like we have a lot of weight on our shoulders, but I feel like the work that we put in the off season, we're take on all the adversity that comes our way this season, and we're ready for it.
Weirdos are gonna come after y'all.
I'm who they've been looking for. Appreciate it.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I don't know who told you that.
Jose Soto, is this one of the big boys Colorado has been praying for? Buff Nation, let me tell you something right now. When Coach Prime brought in Coach Brennan Marion as Colorado's new offensive coordinator, that was the moment the rest of college football should have sat down, shut up, and started taking notes. Coach Marion got real motion. And we ain't playing no games with these haters. This ain't last year's offense. This ain't last year's energy. This ain't last year's Colorado. Coach Marion walked into Boulder with swagger, with innovation, with playmaker DNA. And everybody in the Big 12 felt the shift immediately. So now the mission is simple. If you're bringing go-go offense energy, you better have the big boys up front who can turn that thing into a weapon of mass destruction. So when Sacramento State offensive lineman Jose Soto suddenly hit the portal, listed at 6'3", 310 pounds, with multiple years of starting experience and 3 full years of eligibility, Buff Nation looked at each other like, hey, is this one of them? Is this a big boy we've been praying for? Because let's be honest, last season's trenches left us emotionally damaged. We watched Salter and Juju take more hits than a viral TikTok video. We watched running lanes disappear like coupons at a grocery sale. We watched opposing defensive lines shove our guys backward like they were clearing snow. We begged and begged. Coach Prime, please bring us the big boys. Bring us the road graders. Bring us the dog linemen who don't smile. And suddenly, the portal delivers a potential answer. The size, big boy certified. At 310 pounds, Jose Soto is not a developmental lineman. He's not a project. He's not a once he gains weight kid. He already has the anchor mass for Big 12 trench warfare. Colorado doesn't need finesse in the trenches. Colorado needs immovable objects. We need linemen who can hold their ground, push defenders off the field, keep Juju clean, break open running lanes, absorb bull rushers, and finish blocks with attitude. Soto's frame checks every one of those boxes. You don't want portal linemen who've never seen real snaps. Colorado needs men. Soto has started this season, started last season before the injury, played multiple positions, faced real fronts, taken meaningful snaps under pressure. Most portal linemen are backups hoping for a chance. Soto is a seasoned, battle-tested starter looking for a better home. That matters a lot. The taped question, does he have dog in him? Now let's talk truth. Buff Nation learned a painful lesson last year. Big doesn't equal dog. Strong doesn't equal finisher. Size doesn't equal dominance. We brought in some linemen who looked amazing walking off the bus and disappeared when the pads popped. So the real question is, does Jose Soto play like a dog? Does he drive defenders backward, finish blocks violently, hold the edge with pride, move bodies like furniture, protect the quarterback like it's personal? If the film says yes, then Buff Nation just found one of the missing pieces of the rebuild. And let's be clear, Coach Marion's scheme needs linemen who can move people. You can't run go-go offense with JV-level trench strength. You need tone setters, you need bulldozers, you need protection for a Heisman-caliber quarterback. Soto could be that. Why this matters more now than ever. With Coach Brennan Marion arriving in Boulder, everything changes. This offense is going to stretch the field, attack vertically, attack horizontally, run at warp speed, demand big bodies up front who can't get beat. If you can't block, you can't play. If you can't protect Juju, you can't stay. If you can't pave lanes for the run game, Marion will send you packing. That's why this move is huge, because the offense is leveling up, and the line has to level up with it. The final call, as always, belongs to Coach Prime. We can talk all day. We can break down tape. We can hype up the measurements. But the only opinion that matters is Coach Prime's. He knows exactly what type of lineman he wants. He knows what kind of personality fits the trenches. He knows what this offense needs to thrive. If Coach Prime looks at Sodto and sees a big boy who can anchor the line, Buff Nation will welcome him with open arms, 2 plates, and a prime polo. If not, we move on and keep searching. But make no mistake, Jose Soto is the exact profile Colorado needs to rebuild the trenches the right way. He's big, he's experienced, he's physical, he has upside, and he has time, 3 full years, to grow, develop, and dominate. That's rare, that's valuable, that's worth a serious look. In Buff Nation terms, if the tape checks out, let's bring this big boy to Boulder.